Commuters who use the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge, they're noticing a big change that started this week. So the bike path that opened 6 years ago is gone during heavier commute times. Kenny Choi explains why the move was made and how cyclists who use the lane are still able to cross the bay.
Cyclists who normally bike across the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge are making an extra stop, boarding a free shuttle that will take them across the bridge.
If cyclists complain, I think they're not being considerate.
Commuters say traffic snarls are worsening. Peter, who lives in Marin County, says providing an emergency lane for accidents instead of a protected lane for cyclists like himself during heavier commute times makes sense.
If it improves the traffic on the bridge, that's good, because it does get very congested in the early hours.
Traffic data shows on a typical weekday, there are a little more than 100 cyclists and pedestrians who cross the bridge compared to about 80,000 vehicles. Supporters of the change say the new shoulder will allow emergency responders to clear accidents and stalls quicker and make traffic move faster. Petros Sirigar commutes regularly with his bicycle to the East Bay and back to Marin.
I know roughly how many people use the bridge, so it's quite little amount in the end.
He doesn't fully support the change, but understands why. The movable barrier will be pushed aside Sundays at 11 p.m. until Thursdays at 2 p.m., eliminating the bike path and making cyclists use the shuttle instead.
Of course, if I had the chance to choose, I would rather have the connection some way or another, but yeah, what can we do?
Cycling groups say reduced access will lead to even more restrictions down the road, but cyclists like Peter think using a shuttle is a fair solution.
I don't regard it as a sacrifice. I regard it as what's equitable in a community. And it doesn't require sacrifice, it requires empathy.
He believes with tens of thousands of more drivers using the bridge, he can share the road in a different way a little more.
So for now, the bike path will be restored on weekends. During this modified pilot study, Caltrans and the Metropolitan Transportation Commission's Toll Authority will look into a proposal to use the far right side of the upper deck as a part-time bus and carpool lane. The Marin County Bicycle Coalition, they sent us a statement saying they appreciate the shuttles, but they are, quote, disappointed that this change was approved, which means riders of the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge will either need to sit in traffic on a shuttle or cross the bridge in a car themselves. The coalition added it will continue to push for improved access for non-drivers.